Thanks, dude.
Thanks.
He said
Thanks. Glad you guys came back.
Oh, dude, me too.
Thanks. Appreciate it, man.
Back again. How long have you been in Northlane?
like 6 months maybe.
You signed
Dude,
it? Hey, what were your previous bands called?
I was in a band back home called Sound of Seasons. And that's some other stuff that's a lot older that doesn't really matter there.
Sound of Seasons, how'd you get the name, the first song you did with them in the year for the demo CD?
With Sound of Seasons?
Yeah. And can you put Sound of Seasons on there?
Sure.
Yeah, with Sound of Seasons, the name of the band, year for the demo CD, and first song you made with them.
What would be? That's the band, that's the song, and that's the CD it's from.
Over Me, and what's it called?
Make Believe.
And how'd you get the band name?
Oh, I don't remember actually. It's been a while since that started.
Do you remember the first song you ever learned vocals?
Thank you very much. Sorry. It was actually it was a song called Boss Joy by Augustano.
And who are your inspirations?
I don't know, I've got a lot, but there's nothing that's really, I suppose, major right now. It's Michael Jackson.
Nice.
And when was your first live show in a band?
Oh, like, probably would have been like 16, so I'm 22 now.
2 seconds. Dude, freaking amazing. You did a fantastic job filling it. That was a hard thing to step into. You killed it.
I know. Thank you. Cheers, dudes. Sorry, what was
Real
that
quick,
question?
bro, you did amazing. Seriously, that
Thank you
was
so much,
fantastic.
dude. Thank you.
Like, I was so nervous because like I'm a huge Northlane fan.
Yeah.
And we saw with Adrian, but seriously, you killed it.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to see you guys next.
Cheers, dude.
Your first live show in a band?
Oh yeah, so that would have been like 8, 9 years ago now.
And how about the first live show you ever saw as a fan?
Ooh. Probably like 11 years ago now. It was just a band called Jet from Australia.
And what's the first CD you ever got?
I can't remember actually.
How about first rock CD?
First rock CD would have been.
Sorry, no more questions.
No more questions. I love you, Northlane.
Thanks, man.
Oh.
Oh.
Never serious.
Hey, dude, that was sick, bro. You guys killed it.
Probably something by Slipknot or Korn. I don't really remember though.
And what's your personal hell, and have you ever had any near-death experiences?
Personal hell.
Yeah.
I don't know really. I haven't got that question before. Anything near-death experiences? It sounds pretty weak, but I'm like super allergic to bees.
Yeah.
And once got like stung by 3 of them.
And what's the scariest moment in your life?
That's so sick. Fill it in for Northlane? No, just kidding.
Yeah, it's pretty when that all started, but I don't know why. I suppose probably when my dad passed away, to be honest. A bit heavy on it, but yeah, when
And
my dad passed away.
have you ever got starstruck before?
Starstruck? Oh, all the time. Especially coming into Northlane now, so many years and stuff.
And what's your favorite recording memory, favorite touring memory, and pranks you played with bands you toured with?
Well, no, I was with the...
I don't know. I don't know how to answer these questions. These last 3. What are these? Wait, can you say the first one again?
Favorite touring memory?
Touring memory. I suppose my first tour in Northlane was pretty cool. It was like Europe with Parkway Drive. I was there last year.
And favorite recording memory?
I suppose recording Riot. I'm sure I'm more excited to do the new record, but obviously that was a new.
And pranks you did with bands you toured with?
I don't know. We don't really prank people too much. We just put like cotton balls in one of our techs' bunks the other day.
And how'd you feel in the guitars to Slayer, guitars to Deftones, Paul Gray, Mitch Luker, Dimebag Darrell, the Revs, Screamer Hawthorne Heights, Tyson Stevens, Wayne Static, the guys in the Ramones, and the Revs, and singer Drowning Pool? How'd you feel when those guys died?
Oh, I'm sure it was all for separate reasons. Obviously, some people Dimebag get shot. I'm not sure. You never know for what reason. It might have just been the insane fella.
Hey dude, you want to do a favor and take a picture with me anymore, real quick?
And what's your dream tour?
Dream tour. Oh, what tour?
Way too many bands.
Fuck. I don't know. Good question. Interview.
That was.
I suppose like Linkin Park would be playing with Linkin Park. Have you seen?
And what talents do you have besides music?
Nothing really besides music.
And how do you feel about the music industry versus underground versus mainstream versus sellout bands?
I don't know. I suppose everyone's kind of got their own perception of what those are. But in some ways it can help a lot. In some ways it cannot. It depends how much the label cares about you. It's more so like you can't really pin a label for doing nothing or making a band sound like something. It's more so if a band's gonna get help from that, that's gonna really push them forward. But.
And what's the sketchiest thing you ever played, and what song means the most to you from Northlane?
Sketchiest venue. Possibly San Diego. I don't think I've been there yet. I think. Oh wait, no, you were there yesterday.
Get it. I hear it's good. Sick show, man.
Thank you so much. Cheers. There's some sketchy ones around Australia. It's not so much sketchy, but just middle of nowhere.
And when was your first show, biggest show, and smallest show?
First show, some like school band gig. Biggest show was, I think, would have been on the Parkway tour last tour.
Oh, look at John dancing.
And smallest?
7,000 or 8,000. Probably just something around Australia again. Chatswood New Centre.
And who opened the door to get you to where you're at today and your bucket list musicians to meet?
The first question, like who kind of inspired me to play music, or
Who opened the door to get you to where you're at? Like who helped you?
okay. I suppose like my uncle played a lot of music. Now?
Can I get a quick picture?
And bucket list musicians to meet.
Into the boss. They're gonna start up.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Brother.
Thank you.
Me. Oh, I don't know. I'd really like to meet Brendan Urie from Panic at the Disco.
And what's your name?
Marcus.
And you play?
I'm the vocalist in Northlane.
Thanks.